Okay, so do you remember when that 19-year-old broke into Windsor Castle at the end of 2021 to the Queen with a crossbow? I remember that story, but I don't remember hearing the connection to Replika chatbots at the time. Basically, Replika got a lot of heat because that kid had been talking about his plans with his Replika chatbot girlfriend for weeks leading up to breaking into Windsor Castle. Anyway, this story's not about him. But in response to all the negative press that Replika got, it changed a lot of its features, namely taking away its erotic roleplay feature, grievously upsetting many of its users. And what stood out to me was that some of the people interviewed in this podcast talked about when they first signed up for the chatbot, opting for the month-to-month subscription plan rather than the annual plan because they couldn't afford it. And then after becoming attached to the chatbot, and then after losing access to that personality that they had and the erotic roleplay that they had access to previously, those same users said in their own words that they would pay whatever it cost to get their chatbot back. So people went from not being able to afford a $200 annual subscription to being willing to hemorrhage thousands of dollars. So many of these users are isolated and lonely and become legitimately attached to these chatbots. Just think about how much power these companies can have if they make something that is so habit forming, that pulls on the heartstrings of users, that floods them with dopamine. And they can just keep dangling more and more features, more and more settings, more and more personality traits for an extra $10 a month. It's giving drug dealer.